A Syrian who lost dozens of his relatives in the Asian tsunami is now in Sri Lanka. After watching the devastation on television, Anthony Richard felt compelled to return to his home country and his hometown. Traveling with him is a volunteer medical team from BC and our own team, including reporter Ramina Dea, videographer Al Cohen, and editor Lucas Gaetti. Tonight, the medical team buys supplies in the capital city of Colombo before heading to the east coast of Sri Lanka. And we get a first-hand assessment of just how much coastline has been affected.
Goal, Beruwala, Kalutara, up to Colombo. The whole area was affected.
How many kilometers are we talking?
The badly affected area, the length of this coastal belt is 900 kilometers.
An urgent meeting starts the morning. Dr. Michael Sear is briefed by the Sri Lankan president's top advisor, getting information on the country's immediate needs and how British Columbians can play a role.
Traumatic situation of the children, I don't think that anybody can explain. I think that unless we have a couple of pediatric wards to console those children, especially by getting the advice of the expertise, the children will be very badly affected. On behalf of Sri Lankan people, I am so thankful that your Canadian organization has agreed to undertake such projects.
A quick stop at the pharmacy in Colombo before the long drive to Anthony's village.
See syringes 21, 23, and 24 gauge needles, alcohol, saline.
$1,000 is dropped on critical medical supplies in just minutes. Just as critical, what's happening one block away.
Oh, mops, buckets, bleach, Dettol, cleaning gloves.
Hundreds of dollars are spent on cleaning supplies to disinfect the hospital.
Two, please.
At 11:30 a.m., the medical convoy is loaded up. AMD is the non-profit organization which brought the BC medical team to Sri Lanka. So far, it has collected over $25,000 in cash donations from British Columbians, other Canadians, even people in Hong Kong who have been touched by Anthony's story. Now, this is where your money is being spent. It's being used to buy things like baby formula, intravenous fluid, and even surgical masks, all sorts of medical supplies that are going to be brought to Anthony's village. None of the money is being used on flights, and none of the money is being used on fancy hotels. Next up, Kalmune. It should take the team about 9 hours to reach there. Our driver chooses a windy road through the mountains because the route along the southeast coast has been ripped apart in some spots because of the tsunami. As day dips to night, we drive from one world into another. Life as Anthony once knew it is no more. The silence deafening.
Now the feeling like when I entering my cities, it's just so quiet. It's like a cemetery, It's so quiet. That's the way the city is so quiet now.
Like a cemetery.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a horrible.